How's it going, everyone in the Jason Nation? My name is Jason, aka JasonPlaysPokemon, and today we have another Sun and Moon announcement video for you guys. Now, this is really early in the morning, so let me just apologize real fast if I stutter continuously, or if I mess up in saying something, or if I do anything that I've done in previous, like, Sun and Moon 5 a.m. videos that I upload at ridiculous times of the day, then forgive me. But we got some incredible stuff to show you guys today. So, you know that I never make these kind of videos for number one, this early in the morning, because I'm never up at, like, I was woken up by this at like 5 in the morning, and second of all, this is actually pretty big information, and I've said before that I'm fairly certain there's only going to be a bit more of, like, big info, if you want to classify that as big, or this as big info, I guess. Freaking Cookie interrupting me, man. I feel like before the game's official launch in November, there's not going to be much more info that they'll probably release, just because at this point, there's only 2 months until the game's official launch, just about anyway. And when you think about that, there's literally only about like 1 to 2 reveals usually per month, and at least that's been the pattern the last couple of months now. And so if there's going to be any more big reveals, then I'm sort of doubtful that there's going to be a reveal to do with anything to do with like Marshadow or any of these other legendaries. I kind of doubt there's going to be an announcement for the starter evolutions, and in a way I'm glad the Game Freak has gone that route, because I don't feel like they need to release that stuff right now. I feel like that's something that should be kept more of a secret, either till really close to the time of launch or time of launch, and that way people can discover it themselves and it'll be more exciting, and I think that would be the best way to approach that. But what's cool is the 5 things that I was literally spammed by on Twitter, and I'm glad I was, because these are actually worth waking up for. Now, initially I got up at 5 a.m. and I'll have these things blurred on screen so you can't see them, but initially I was up at 5 a.m. and well, to say the least, I was not too impressed, but well, I was impressed actually. It was pretty cool, but it wasn't something I thought was worth making a video on initially. But we have, to start off with, we've got, let's actually zoom out the page a little bit here so we can see better. So as you can see here, we've got one of our CoroCoro shots, our screenshots. We have what is actually the Sun exclusive Rockruff evolution. Now, I'm not currently sure of its name. I'll probably find out as I read more into Cerebi, or if I let you guys know, or if I find out, I'll let you guys know. But this is the Sun version exclusive to Rockruff. Now, this is really cool, and I'm going to actually show you guys something here at the end of the video, so stick around. There's something really cool that I want to show you that has to do with this specifically. Now, if you go to the next one, you can actually see we have the Moon version of Rockruff's evolution. Now, so as you can see here, also there's Gumshoos and the Alolan Raticate there as well, and I'm pretty sure those are also the other version exclusives that they were trying to show off, because I know they showed that in a recent trailer. What they also showed in a recent trailer was the fact that Pokemon Sun and Moon are set 12 hours apart from each other. So that means basically if you're playing at 12 p.m. in Pokemon Moon and your DS's time, the game will be set 12 hours ahead, so it'll be like basically set at 12 a.m. so it'll be nighttime, and then by the time you get to 12 a.m. in Moon, then it'll be daytime. So it's basically like polar opposites of each other, but then Sun is on regular time, whereas Moon is 12 hours ahead of Pokemon Sun. It's really weird how that works, but it's cool. I like the concept that they're going with, so that way it's always more so nighttime at the majority of the time players will be playing for Moon, and then so I don't really know. It's a weird concept, dude, but it's cool, I guess. Now, here's what I got woken up for that was really important when I saw it, and I was like, oh damn, this is gonna be something incredible to make a video about, because this is oh my god, the story is gonna go so in depth in this game. It's gonna be ridiculous, and it's gonna be way deeper than any other Pokemon games like storyline that's ever existed before. And the fact that this is gonna be a sequel to that of X and Y, just oh my god, dude. Here you can see we have 2 new UBO2 forms, which is weird because you would think I would say we have 2 new Ultra Beasts, but the 2 new Ultra Beasts are literally UBO2 and UBO2. Then you have UBO1 down here. But here's the thing. UBO2 Beauty, that looks eerily similar to someone we've recently seen in a trailer. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, UBO2 Beauty looks really similar to that of Lucemon from the Aether Foundation, and that's pretty interesting knowledge. That's pretty... God damn it. So here we go. We have an introduction to the Aether Foundation here. Now, this is what I was talking about. Let's take a proper look at Lucemon here. Like, just look at her character art right here on screen, right? if you, let's just even do a side by side, so it's just that much easier for you guys to like not even miss, because some people might honestly miss it and just say, Jason, you're an idiot, you're grasping at straws. Boy, look at your damn screen, man. Look at your damn screen. Like, you, come on, okay? If you haven't seen my last UBO1 video, or my UBO1 video, not my last one, but my UBO1 theory video I made the other day about how UBO1 is basically Lily and she looks exactly like her, and well, you know what? It's starting to look like these mother truckers are superheroes, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say, but I swear to God, these guys are turning into the Incredibles. Or at least this dude's Mr. Incredible, UBO2 expansion. But look, dude, Lucemon, you can clearly see the resemblance between her and this, like, stick bug looking thing. What even? I swear to God, are these, like, the superheroes of Alola? Is UBO2 expansion based after? I was trying to think about it here, but, like, I don't even know who that would be based after in the Aether Foundation. I was thinking it was gonna be this guy, but like, no, maybe not. No, what was that sound I just made? Someone needs to make a remix of that. Like, someone make a dubstep remix of that. I don't know, like, who this would be. I feel like this would be Faba, but I don't know. It's definitely not Gladion. I'll tell you, it's not him. He's a Team Skull Enforcer. He's nothing to do with the Aether Foundation. But I think, yeah, I want to say it's Faba because, like, the gloves sort of remind me of that. I'm fairly certain this could be Faba if that's who they're trying to represent necessarily, but I couldn't tell you, dude. I really don't know. But here's the thing. The thing that's confusing to me is the fact that why there's two UBO2s, I don't know. I've been hearing some rumors talking about that they are version exclusives, which would be kind of interesting, but then again, that would be a little bit strange because then again, I don't know. Does that mean that one character is going to have a more important role in one game and then the other character is going to have a more important role in the other? I don't know how it's going to work, but like that's kind of cool to notice. I don't really, I can't speculate on stuff this early in the morning, and I'll be honest with you, I really don't know how the hell that would work. I really don't. I have no way to come to a conclusion for that, but I'm curious to see how it does turn out in the final game. We've also got something down here for Type Null, and I read on Twitter from Cerebi itself when they tweeted it out, is that, I think it was Cerebi anyway, that said that Type Null, its secret is going to be revealed by next month's CoroCoro issue. So we're going to learn a little bit more about this guy, and I'm actually going to be making a little bit of like a theory / my thoughts video on this thing pretty soon as well, so it'll be interesting to find out. Also, there's something about here saying in Pokemon Go, I guess this is sort of to those players who may have just, like, as like a little advertisement to those who just picked up Pokemon again after Pokemon Go was announced, or released, I mean. And they actually basically say here that some of the Pokemon you've been catching in this game have Alola forms in the new game, so it's like pretty interesting to see that they're trying to get as many people to be pushed over to buying Sun and Moon as possible, which is awesome. And you can see by the views on the trailers, you can see by everything, all the statistics, that Sun and Moon, like, it's a really hyped up Pokemon game. And to be honest with you, it's actually there's never been numbers like this for a Pokemon game for all of its trailers on YouTube, and especially after Pokemon Go, I feel like there's a good chance that Sun and Moon might be Game Freak's most sold Pokemon game of all time. And that's a stretch saying that because there's a lot. I actually, just for fun, let's go see the numbers here. So this is a very big stretch to say. I don't know if we'll even, okay, it might not surpass Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow. I was thinking about that as I said that's probably not going to happen. But there is a pretty decent chance, it could outsell Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And the reason why I'm saying this is because let's just take a look at something here real fast. So here's an article written on GameSpot like 20 days after the release, and I mean, I don't have to go through and read it all with you because it says a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of statistics. Basically, Pokemon Go was estimated to have been downloaded over 75 million times only 20 days after its launch, which is, and keeping in mind too that this was not something that was worldwide available right at launch. It was something that had to be waited for certain areas of the world to get it distributed to them. I think there's places in the world that still don't even have Pokemon Go, and so when you think about how many people that really is, and a lot of those people are probably people that wanted to get back into Pokemon or have never even heard of Pokemon, and they're like, damn dude, this is on mobile now, let's play it. And then if it's that enticing to them and they really got back into it, and trust me, I know a lot of people who did, it's crazy to see how many people are playing Pokemon nowadays because of that game. I've got a good feeling that that has enough incentive to push a lot of players to buy the brand new Pokemon games, the 20th anniversary Pokemon games, coming out in November. And so like it's a little theory. I mean, I could be very far off, and it could be like one of the least sold ones, but you know, I really doubt that in a way, just because of the fact that it's so overhyped. And like, dude, like again, just to show you some graphs on it, just so you can see this, let's just look at some of like the Pokemon channel's views on their trailers, dude. Views. I mean, hashtag views, man. But seriously, just, you can go to the most popular ones and you'll just see how many of them actually have some insane amount of support on them. Oras got a lot of hype with the with this trailer, which is really awesome. It was an animated short, actually. But you know, the Starter Evolutions video has 10.2 million views, dude. That is incredible. That's the most, and this is the official Pokemon channel. That's one of their most viewed videos of all time, is the Sun and Moon Starter Evolutions video with 10.2 million, almost surpassing that of Oras. And this thing got 10.3 million in almost 2 years, dude. And this got it in 4 months, dude. Like, that's when you compare that, that's really ridiculous, actually. So statistically, by the time this video reaches as old as this one does, this one should have closer to about like 35 million views at that point, which is just like it's crazy to think, man, like how much hype this game has. Again, then you've got this this trailer, the initial launch trailer, 8.8 million. You've got this one released a month ago, 8.3 million. You got 6 million on this one, 4.7, dude. Like, it's, the numbers are just so incredibly high fast. Dude, 5 days ago, 3.5 million, dude. Like, that is ridiculous. This game has so much hype around it. So if this guy, again, it's a bit of a stretch, but I wouldn't be surprised if this game either became the most popular, or sorry, most sold Pokemon game of all time, which that might be a bit hard to be, but it's definitely possible. But I think it's more likely and more reasonable that it would possibly outsell Gold, Silver, and Crystal and become the second most sold Pokemon game of all time, which would be pretty crazy, because, and actually be quite fitting, because I don't think you're ever gonna outsell the original. I think it's very hard to do that. Personally, I don't see that happening. But what would be cool is seeing the 20-year later anniversary edition right underneath it. I think that's definitely possible, and I think that would happen, to be truthful with you. I just think there's enough support on the bandwagon for this game at this point. But with that said, there's not much else I really wanted to say. It's sort of like just a discussion slash like thought dump video. I have so much I want to say about this game still, because there's a lot of videos I still have yet to make. And if you're excited to see some of those like theories and other videos just sort of similar to this, then make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it, and you'll be seeing some more videos soon. I'll try and even get another one out today if I can work on one, but I've got a stream coming up later at 6, so if you want to come out to that, we're going to be playing Pokemon Uranium. Well, I'll hopefully see some of you guys then, but for now, I'm going to go, probably get a bit more sleep, and I don't even know. Honestly, I really don't. But whenever I do wake up, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.